Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to compare two of the kajals which are available in the market. The one is Lotus Eco Stay Kajal and the another one is Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal. So I hope everybody knows about Lotus. Lotus is an herbal brand which provides skincare and cosmetics products, and they are all herbal. And Nykaa is an online retail website which has recently started its brand, and they have launched their nail paints and liner, and now they have launched lipsticks also, and now they have come up with their range of kajals. So I think one of them is Nykaa Rock the Line Kajal, and another one is the Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal. So today I'm going to compare the Lotus Herbal Eco Stay Kajal and Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal. The reason why I am comparing these two, because more or less they are quite similar in the price range and in the approach of using them, because they both are sharpenable. You can sharpen them up. So I thought that let us compare them and see that which one is more better. Both of them are in the shade black, so we cannot there is no other color available, so we are going to compare them in the black shade only. This is the Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal. This is how it looks. It comes in completely black body, and the product it comes is 1.2 grams of product. And this is the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal, and it also has a net weight of 1.2 grams. The Nykaa Kajal comes for rupees 375, and the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal comes for rupees 325. So there is a difference of 50 rupees in the pricing of these two products, which have exactly same weight. The Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal comes with a sharpener which is currently free with it. I think later on they are going to price it, but right now they say that it is free, and this is how this kajal looks. So this is how the sharpener looks, and it is currently free, as I have told you, but I don't think so that it will be free for a longer time. The Lotus Eco Stay Kajal does not comes with any free sharpener, so you have to have a handy sharpener. I personally have a Lakme dual sharpener, so I don't mind that they are not providing any sharpener with it, and the Nykaa one provides a sharpener with them. So because that we can understand with the price difference of 50 rupees. So I think the price wise both the products are balanced, because Nykaa one provides a sharpener along with it, but the Lotus one does not provide a sharpener with it. So then I think the price is quite balanced over here. So now let us talk about the pigmentation of these two kajals. So now I'm going to swatch the kajals on my hand, and we'll see which one is more black. Swatch the Lotus. I have swatched the Lotus Kajal over here, and this is how the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal looks. It is quite black. And now we will swatch the Nykaa one. So here I have swatched the Nykaa Kajal, and this is how the Nykaa swatch looks over here. And this is the Lotus Eco Stay swatch. So I think let's talk about the swatches. The Nykaa swatch, as you can see, is a bit glossy than the Lotus Eco Stay swatch, and I think blackness also. I think the Nykaa one has a bit edge, maybe 0.001 edge over the blackiness, but I think I find it more black than the Lotus Eco Stay. But the thing is that the Nykaa Kajal has a bit glossiness when it is applied on the eyelid or even on the hand. It has got a glossiness, but that glossiness goes after some time. So that doesn't retains for a really long time. So after some time it looks a bit more glossier than the Lotus one. But the actual sheen when we applied it, which we get when we applied the kajal, is not there. Does not last really long. So I think swatch wise, I think I will not rate anyone better than another one, because they both swatch really well black. So I think they are good black kajals. I can say that over here. And now let us talk about the performance of these two kajals. So first talk about the Nykaa Eye Me Black Kajal claims that it can last day and night. So which is quite true, but only on the waterline. Yes, the kajal can last you day and night, the next day also, but only on the waterline. On the upper eyelid, it does not last really long. It may only last for 5 to 6 hours. Now let us talk about the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal. Lotus Eco Stay Kajal says that it can last up to 10 hours. So as for this kajal also, it completely lasts more than 10 hours on the waterline, but it lasts more on the upper lid also as compared to the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. Yes, it lasts for almost 10 hours on the upper lid also as compared to the Nykaa Eye Black. I think the reason behind this is that because the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal is a bit on the glossier side, it does not stays along on the eyelid, upper eyelid, because I think everybody's upper eyelid has some or the other, greasiness or oiliness, which tends to take away the kajal, the eyeliner from the upper eyelid. But the Lotus one, as it is bit matte in texture, not at all glossier, it stays on the eyelid for the day also. So I think when we compare on the waterline, both the kajal stays really long, but when it comes to upper lid, when you use it as an eyeliner on your eye, I think the Lotus Herbal Eco Stay has a better performance on the upper eyelid. So for that thing, I think the Lotus one is a good product, because if a kajal lasts really long on the upper eyelid also, I think that is really good thing, that because the liner stays on for all day. I think that is really nice thing. So for the performance perspective, I think the Lotus Eco Stay has better performance than the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. So now let us move on to test whether they are smudge proof and waterproof or not as they claim. So now I'll just test them with the smudgeness. So we'll try and smudge them with cotton and see whether they are smudge proof or not. This is the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal, and we'll try and smudge it with the cotton. It does get smudges, and it takes off the color also. So I think if you want your kajal to really have that black intense color all day long, you will have to really apply a lot of product on the eye so that it stays, even if it smudges, or if you just put your hand in and it smudges, the color still retains, just a little bit of wear off is there. Now we'll test the Lotus Eco Stay. So this is the Lotus Eco Stay, and I'll try and smudge it. Well, it also smudges, but I think it is better than the Nykaa one, because I have applied equal pressure on both of them. Generally, we don't apply that much pressure all day long on our eye, but I have applied a lot of pressure just to test whether it is smudge proof or not. So generally, I think with the smudge proofness, I think the Lotus one will stay a bit more longer, will not smudge off really well. But I think when smudge proofness comes, I think Nykaa also performs really well, because you're not gonna push your eye, you're not gonna be very harsh on your eyes to just take off at any point of the day. You're not gonna be very harsh with your eyes. So I think the wear off will be really less. So I think for this smudge proofness, I think both of them have equal performance. So now let us test whether they are waterproof or not. So now I'll tell you about waterproofness from my personal experience, that both the kajals from waterline take some time to take off. So you will have to really use a makeup remover. Soapy water or face wash will not take it off. And from the upper eyelid, I think it goes off with the soapy water also, with the face wash also. That is not an issue. But from the from the waterline, you have to apply a makeup remover. Now let us see the waterproofness test right now. So this is the Nykaa one, and I think it is quite waterproof. I think this is the only wear off you can get out of it. I think it is quite waterproof. And now we will test the Lotus one over here, and it is quite a less wear off. So I think when it comes to waterproof, I think the Lotus Herbal has a better hand, because the color wear off is quite less as compared to the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. So now let us sum up our comparison and see which is better. So I think price wise, I think both of them are similar, because currently Nykaa is giving the sharpener free, and the 50 rupees difference I think can be adjusted in the sharpener we are getting free. So I think price wise they both are quite okay. The performance wise, I think the long lasting power of the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal is better than the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. kajal. The pigmentation, the blackness of the kajal, I think both of them are quite similar. There is 0.001 difference, but that we can give it up to, I think we can give it to Nykaa because it is a bit more black here. And on the eyelids and on the waterline, these kajals show up like this, you know, they show up really quickly, so you don't have to rub it on your eyes or you have to harm it. It shows up really quickly. So both of them win over that they have really great pigmentation and a good black color. The third thing is the performance. So I think that for the performance on the waterline, they both are equally good. But on the upper eyelid, I think Lotus Eco Stay Kajal stays really long on the upper eyelid also. So for that perspective, we can take a upper hand over Lotus. The smudge proofness is also quite similar of both of them. But I think Nykaa one, as it is not matte and a bit glossy, it wear off easily than the Lotus because it is matte. Lotus is a matte kajal, that's why it does not wear off quickly. So I think for the smudge proofness, we can say that Lotus is better. And last but not the least, the waterproofness. I think on the eye, like waterline, both of them are quite waterproof. But for the upper eyelid, I think Lotus has a better hand over Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. So according to my perspective, I think the Lotus Eco Stay Kajal is better than the Nykaa Eye Black Kajal. So please comment below and tell me what is your perspective if you are using both these kajal or any one of them or any one of these kajals. And if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And also please comment below if you want me to compare any other products in the market. I would love to do so. And till my next video, bye.